Hi lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about makeup for summer, especially summer parties. So I'm all dressed up, and yes, we do have our share of weddings to attend during summers, and it does get very hot, very sultry and very sweaty, and it makes it even worse if you're somebody who sweats too much. So I'm going to talk about my entire skin routine, how I go about it, and keep watching. So I always start with applying ice on the skin in case if somebody sweats too much, because I feel it kind of temporarily shuts down the pores also, and it relatively kind of soothes the skin down as well. During summers I also see that a lot of women tend to stay red. Even I stay very red here during summers. So I've already applied some ice on my skin, and I'm going to start with my entire skin regimen now. My eyes are already done, and so are my lips, and so are my eyebrows. I'm going to make this really quick. And the most important thing that you need to own is a primer. Now I'm going to give you two options of a really expensive and a really cheap affordable one. And the ones I'm talking about, if you've been watching, you know I've used the Smashbox primer a lot. For $30, I get this from the US whenever anybody's traveling. And the other one that I want to talk about is the LA Girl Pro Prep. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, I feel this is a fantastic dupe for the Smashbox primer. In fact, the product feel also absolutely similar. And during my recent professional makeup course, I even did a half and a half face, and there was no difference whatsoever, and the makeup stayed on either sides for the longest time. In fact, the LA Girl products are now available at our studio also. In case you wish to buy it, you can always call my studio numbers and you can find out, and we are more or less always giving a 10% off, so our rates are even better than Nykaa. So just taken a liberal amount of the Smashbox primer. I'm so sorry, I totally forgot to talk about the moisturizer. So when I moisturize, I do not over moisturize the skin. Remember, something that is extremely oily might also kind of give you too much of shine if you're already somebody who sweats a lot, right? So what I do is I just keep my moisturizer to the minimum. Yes, you can use a water-based moisturizer also. However, I still feel that to apply makeup, you need a certain kind of moisturizing level on your skin. So just use a medium moisturizer. Like I swear by the Biotique Morning Nectar. What I do is I apply very little for oily skin. So if you're somebody very oily, you can just apply a lot more just on your under eye. And say if you know that a certain area is dry, just apply it there. I'm somebody who's very dry skin, so I kind of practically apply it all over my face, but do not over apply. Okay, next step, I'm going to take my primer, and I always start from the center of the face, and then whatever is left, I kind of apply it on the outsides. So a primer essentially makes your makeup longer lasting. So if your regular makeup kind of lasts about 4-5 hours or 3-4 hours, this is going to make it last about 6-7-8 hours. It also depends on your foundation that you're going to use on top, right? So this is the primer application. So basically concentrated more on the center of the face while spreading it out. And no, you do not need to apply any primer on your neck. The next step being, I'm going to use my corrector and concealer, and I'm just going to show you how. So I just want to clarify one more thing. I'm sure everybody is aware of this product. It's called the MAC Prep Plus Prime. It's called the Fix Plus. Another product which is similar is the Makeup Forever Mist Plus Fix. So these are the products. There are a lot of if you go to a lot of MAC counters, they also say that this makes makeup last longer. However, I totally beg to differ. This kind of adds a beautiful radiance to the skin, right? And these products are not products that I recommend for you to in fact apply too much during summer. Why? Because this kind of adds a beautiful radiance to the skin, because it has a glycerin in it and other minerals also. So in fact, if you're somebody who's got oily skin or an excessive T-zone oily, or somebody who sweats too much, if you apply this product too much, you might end up shining a tad bit too much. And remember, if you shine too much in your photographs, especially your T-zone, and your cheek area tends to kind of shine too much, and it practically looks like you have sweat patches all over your face. So stay away from this product. I'm going to talk about the fixer later, but yes, in case you're wondering why I haven't applied anything like that, that's the reason why I haven't applied, right? Because the idea is to keep the skin relatively matte. So now I'm going to start with my orange corrector and my concealer. So I won't deny that I still stick to my full coverage long-lasting concealer, and I swear by the MAC Studio Finish concealers. I think those are the only concealers that kind of really last long. Of course, there is another one from MAC which is called the MAC Prolong Wear. However, I still feel that the MAC Studio Finish concealers is what I still prefer over the Prolong Wear. So I've just applied my orange corrector and I've topped it with the concealer. And I just kind of, so I've also concealed my under eyes. I've just applied a little bit on the corner of my lips because lips corners are dark. I have a little bit of pigmentation on my forehead, which I'm kind of dabbing right now, and a little bit on my cheeks, right? Please remember that I'm using the YBP Makeup Perfector here, and this is damp while I'm kind of dabbing it into place. The idea during summers is that too many layers of makeup might kind of melt down. You might have a meltdown in the middle of a function, especially if you're dancing. So the idea is to kind of apply a full coverage product and kind of really blend it well. And today I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, and the shade I'm using is 127. Now, why I particularly like this foundation is because it just feels like skin. I mean, and if you see also, it's pretty runny, right? So what I just do is, this is just to show you the amount I kind of apply all over my skin. So if you notice, I kind of always concentrate a lot more on the center of the face, right? And the idea is to kind of blend it outward. Of course, I am going to apply a little bit on my neck, always. I mean, that is one disaster one should not be doing. Your face and neck should look the same, right? And if you see that the amount, I've just used one drop. It was one complete pump, which I'm just gonna blend out with my YBP Makeup Perfector now. And then once I am done, I kind of really, so the idea is to apply product and then to dampen your beauty blender and to kind of remove it from the skin. I'm particularly talking makeup for personal use, ladies. I'm not talking about makeup if you're a makeup artist and you're watching this. So I kind of apply and then I kind of remove a lot of product just by, I kind of overblend. Kind of blend it into the hairline also really well. So if you see, I kind of really blend it out. And if you've also noticed, I haven't touched my under eyes. So because the idea is that your dark circles should remain covered and you should just kind of work on your skin so that you do not have too much of foundation out there. And after I'm done with this, I just take some powder and I kind of set it in place. So I'm just taking some of my Chanel loose powder and I kind of just set my under eye in place always first, and then I kind of take it all over the other areas. right? You can also use a compact. Here I have the MAC Studio Fix Compact, and I'm just going to use a powder brush that I have, and I'm going to it's not that just because it is summers you need to apply a lot of product, but yes, you can apply product, and again the same thing, really buff it out well so that the skin should not look powdery or chalky. In fact, that is one thing I totally detest, powdery, dry looking skin. At any point, if you feel that you've overdone the powder, just take your beauty blender. I'm using the YBP Makeup Perfector. This is also available at our studio for 1,000 rupees. Absolutely swear by it. I think it's a perfect dupe for the beauty blender. Right? At any point, if you feel you've overdone the powder, just dab it with a dampened sponge, and that effect will become lesser. Hi, so I'm back with my blush and contour regime, and now I'm going to talk about the highlighter aspect of it. So what I recommend is that in case you're somebody who's got excessively oily skin all over, a highlighter is something you should not really play up with a lot. In fact, use something as natural as possible. And in case you're dry skin, definitely you can play up a lot of highlighter. Still, I do not recommend anything much in the T-zone of the face. If you want to even play up the highlighter, just play up your cheekbones. Perhaps you can even highlight your collarbones. In case it's somebody normal skin, you can just keep it normal, but do not go berserk with it during summers, because again, it's the same thing. When you say, if you're out, if you're somebody who sweats too much, your T-zone and the areas that are generally shiny on the face will shine a tad bit too much. And in case you also notice, I have not applied any illuminator on my skin. Now that's another product that I tend to skip during summers. So right here I am using the Makeup Revolution Shimmer Brick Radiant. I'm using my fan brush, and I'm just going to apply this product on my skin now. So if you see, I'm not going like really crazy with it. I'm just going to touch up a little bit on my Cupid's bow, which is right here and a bit here, that's it. But I'm just doing that on myself because, ladies, remember, I have extreme dry skin. So there you go. That is exactly the amount of highlighter that I would apply if I was stepping out for a summer wedding. And in case you're somebody who's very oily skin, I definitely tell you not to go crazy with the highlighter. And of course, you can always apply some on your collarbones, and that's about it. And now the last step, which is a very important step, and you all ladies need to own, is a makeup fixer. So I'm going to show you quite a few options here. This is by Makeup Revolution. This is called Pro Fix, and this is called the Amazing Makeup Fixing Spray. I'm going to leave all these details in the description box below. In fact, few of the products like the LA Girl and the Makeup Revolution are also going to be available at my studio to 10% off. Right, so the ones I'm talking about are these. Then another all-time favorite that I have is the NYX Matte Finish Spray, and I've been using this for quite some time. You can also invest in the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray, which is also oil controlled. So in case you're somebody extremely oily, Urban Decay, this one is specifically, it helps you control the oil factor on your face. So you can really invest in any of them. Also, NYX comes with One and Dewy Finish. This is not the one I recommend that you apply in summers. So you need to buy the matte one in case you wish to buy the one from NYX. Now, how do you ideally go about spraying your face? So all I say is you just need to keep the bottle about 6 to 8 inches away from your face, shut your eyes and lips, and just spray. So just go once, twice, and once in the center. And it's best if you can just let this dry up naturally. And this fantastic hairstyle has been done at my studio by my hairstylist Israr. In case you're looking for good hairstyling options, please come to my studio in Musk House. So there you go, I'm all set to attend a wedding now. So I hope you like this tutorial, and in case you did, give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you've not still subscribed. Also, I do a lot of professional makeup courses, so in case you're looking for one, you can always call up my studio or visit my website www.chandnisingh.com. And I hope you're all set to dazzle in the summertime with all these parties.